doing, guys? Who can I talk to here?
You can talk to me.
Okay. Let's come down these
Sure.
sides. Sorry for the delay. Just so you know, this interaction is on our body cameras as well.
Good, I'll request it.
Okay. Just let me talk, and then you'll have an opportunity to talk.
Okay.
What's your source of contention today? Why are
I'm here for news purposes.
Okay.
I've explained to pretty much everybody here. I'm here to document public events, what happens on public time, public property, what public are doing.
Okay. Is this a commercial endeavor? Or is
No,
this a
it's news.
person? But is this personal outlet or commercial?
It's news.
No. There's a difference.
No, there isn't.
Is this for personal?
It's for news. It's for news purposes, which is exactly what Poster 7 describes.
But how is this being utilized?
For news. That's all I'm going to say is it's for news.
So what we're going to do is, I spoke to the postal postmaster here. Okay. Based upon the positions to which you took to film the interactions, okay, you're violating social distancing guidelines.
No.
Sir, can I talk, please?
Did you didn't even ask me anything that was going on.
I
Right, so-
just asked you.
No, all you asked for was the purposes of my recording, and that was it. And then you're going based on whatever she's saying.
Well, tell me what's
that I'm
going on.
So everybody that walks in that door and sits on the counter and starts writing you're going to come in here and throw them out of here? Or they're just going to ignore?
I'm asking you what's going on. So tell me your side.
I'm recording for news purposes. That's it. I'm legally allowed to do that. It's not against the law for the 6 feet. That's not a law. Correct?
It's a governmental special order, 107.
Right, but
Establishing social distance guidelines in reference to public health and safety.
so if I'm standing in the corner, recording,
hear me out. Your First Amendment right does not trump public safety and health. Okay?
I never said it
If
did.
you feel your constitutional rights under First Amendment
And New Jersey Constitution is actually more strict.
Our challenge, you're right, under new federalism. I'm well aware of that. Okay? If you feel that is in jeopardy or it's infringed upon, a public place is not the place to challenge that. That's why we have a court of law and civil liberties.
Then you'd have to be arrested to be able to have a court case. Otherwise, you're mute.
No, that's not true.
It is.
For civil
It's
liberties,
moot.
it's not true.
Well, listen. So if I'm standing in the corner, right,
Okay.
on the left when you go in the building, and somebody else goes and stands in line, who's violating the order, me or them?
Well, what is your purpose for being in there other than filming? Did you conduct?
It's my official business.
Okay, and again, this comes back to the Postal Service order. If it's personal and you're using it for personal use, don't give me the news stuff.
News.
If it's for personal use and personal consumption, you have a right to do so. If it's commercial and there's a commercial purpose, number one, you need to apply to United.
Have you read Poster 7? Where's Poster 7 at? Here. Let me pull out Poster 7.
No, I have it right here in writing.
Is it Poster
Okay.
7? That's not Poster 7.
Sir, these are Sir, don't talk over me. Okay? These are the United Postal Service guidelines for filming both commercially and personally in a federal building. Okay? That's the differentiation here.
Have you read the Department of Homeland Security 2 memos?
Sir,
That's federal.
I'm telling you what is guiding us. Okay?
Are you read?
If you feel that you're in your right, okay? You didn't conduct business, nor are you going to
Yes, I did.
Nor
I
are
bought
you,
stamps.
sir. You
What are you
bought
talking about?
one stamp.
Okay. Is that conducting business?
No, it's not. Okay, you
what's
purchase
business?
your stamp, you either mail your letter or you leave.
So here's your Poster 7.
I'm not reading anything off your phone, sir.
So you're not going to conduct a proper investigation then?
I'm conducting a proper
No, you're not, because you're Poster 7. That's their federal
So
rules
here
and
what
guidelines.
we're going to do, based upon your situation and based upon where you were filming from, you're violating
No,
the
I'm not.
6-foot social distance guidelines.
I am not.
I've already spoken to a Union County Assistant Prosecutor who authorized...
And you have no mask on right now.
Who authorized the violation of the social distancing guidelines under 107.
The people that came to me would be violating it, not me.
We can go that route, okay? If you want to escalate that, that could possibly lead to indictable charges.
So the people that came towards me, they're not violating the law, it's me.
Sir, I'm dealing with you right now.
So we're going to ignore the people that actually violated it.
This is clearly a disruption of Postal Service
it's not.
business. They've been closed for over an hour because of this transaction.
That's because they don't know what the law is, not because of me.
So if you have any other thing you would like to put
I'd
on
like
record,
to file an IA.
you'll have a chance to do that after.
I would like to do it right now.
Right now, we're
Yeah.
conducting this investigation.
Okay, as soon as we're done with this investigation, I'd like to file
No
an
problem.
IA.
We'll explain
Okay.
all the procedures, how and
Well,
to
state
do
law
so.
says I can do it anytime with anybody.
So, you're right. However, I'm conducting this right now.
So when this is done, I'd like to file an IA.
And
That's
we
all.
can take care of that.
Okay.
I can take care of that for you,
Yep.
if you so choose.
Yep.
Okay? So, this is your final stance on this.
What's my final stance?
So, are you going to leave the premise?
I'm gonna go stand right over there on federal property. Or I can go in here on federal property.
As long as it's within the social distancing
So
guidelines?
if somebody walks up to me, I'm breaking the law or they are.
But why would they have business walking up to you if you're
So
not an employee?
if they're walking over towards the thing or saying, hey, you can't record me, they're walking up to me violating the law, not me.
Technically, you can record them.
Correct. But if they walk
Has
up to
that
me,
happened?
am I violating the law or they?
Has that happened?
Well, the one guy got threatened and your three
No.
officers ignored it.
Has that happened today?
One guy got threatened with being recorded and your officers ignored it.
We've been here for over an hour. Why is this the first time it's brought to our attention?
Because I've been waiting for you.
It was brought to their attention as soon as it happened.
I'm talking to him, sir.
As soon as it happened, it was brought to their attention.
Okay.
It's recorded.
So, what do you wish? How do you wish to proceed?
He wants to press charges on the guy, but the guy left out. He doesn't have his ID now.
How do you wish to proceed?
I want to file an IA.
And we're going to do that after we take care of this. How do you want to pursue?
So where am I legally allowed to be in here?
Anywhere that doesn't infringe upon the social distancing guidelines of patrons. Okay, it's legal.
that would-
it's mapped.
Can we
on
go
the
in there
floor.
real quick?
Sure.
So I'd like to follow the law.
Now you're not doing my 6 feet, and you told me not to be near you. That's hypocrisy. Can you please move so I can walk? past
Just open the door, Rich.
And have you looked at their cameras?
I don't need to
Well,
because there's no action taken upon what they said.
but they can obviously lie to you. So
This is our independent investigation. Those
So-
doors are locked, sir.
well, let me show you where I was. So personally, I was standing over here for a while. Then I went into that corner.
Okay.
So how am I violating?
Unfortunately,
Social distancing.
these lines designate the 6-foot rule.
So
Okay. So
if I'm in
based
that
upon
corner-
that line travels laterally. Okay. So if you can't draw a 6-foot circle around the radius of this line, you're in violation.
okay, so if I stand over here and I notice that people are violating the law, I
If
can call
you're-
you guys every single
if
time?
If you're over here, if you're in the corner and it doesn't infringe upon these mailboxes, doesn't infringe upon this equipment table, so forth and so on, you're
But
good-
I'm allowed to be
you're
here.
good to go.
I'm allowed to be here.
You are, if you're conducting legitimate postal service business.
I am.
What are you doing?
News. That's official business.
No,
Yes, it
no,
is.
it's not.
How is it not?
Unfortunately, that.
Explain how it's not.
That, under Special Order 107, is not considered business.
Yes, it is.
An actual,
It absolutely is.
An actual transaction happening.
The-
Okay?
Transaction
So-
and official
so-
business are two different
So,
things.
are you utilizing your right?
I'm gonna
to
stand here
film-
all day, and every time somebody comes in here and
to
violates the
film-
law, I'm gonna call the
I'm
police.
concerned about you, sir. And
Well,
how we can
my
move
right
forward.
to call
Right now,
when
this
somebody's
facility is
violating the law.
closed because.
Correct.
Right now, this facility is closed because of this disruption.
We're not disrupting anything. They chose to do
It
that.
absolutely is.
No,
a
it's not.
disruption. So,
No, it's not.
this is how this is gonna play out. If you wanna continue, you're allowed to film as long as you maintain that 6 feet.
Right, so then anybody that
Sir,
violates that,
I'm talking about you, sir.
so anybody that violates that, I'm gonna call the
I'm
police.
talking about you. You can, okay?
Right.
Even though you haven't asserted if this is commercial versus.
don't have to.
You absolutely do.
No, I don't.
You absolutely do
No, I
for
don't.
your, for your reference.
No, I don't. I'm not
Okay?
taking it. It's not
If you
mine.
wish to escalate this, you're gonna be issued a summons.
I'm
for-
allowed to be over
you're gonna
there.
be
You
issued-
just said, I'm allowed to be over
Sir,
there.
you're gonna be issued a summons for violation of General Order
I haven't
107.
violated anything.
Well, that's up to a court to decide at that point, okay? However, based upon the handling of that, it may escalate to indictable charges, Okay? Because
Listen,
there's
I have lawyers. I'm following the law.
That is fine, sir.
I'm following the law,
That-
and that's why I'm asking
but
where I'm
you're-
allowed to stay.
But you're not. Your First
How?
Amendment right does not trump public safety.
It's within news.
It's simple.
And it says it right
but
in,
it
right
does
in
not,
it. Yes, it does.
It does not trump that.
It says for news purposes, you're allowed to be out.
So how are you proceeding? Are you?
I'm gonna
leaving-
record in here in a corner, whatever the case is, within my rights.
Well, based upon the least disruptive avenue, it's either here or that far
But
corner.
it's not disruptive to record. Photography is not a crime.
You're right, it's not. It's this disruption
I'm
that
not
is
disrupting
taking place.
anything.
So how are we proceeding?
I'm not disrupting anything.
How are you proceeding?
I'm gonna stand over here and record.
Where are you standing?
Over there.
Just so we delineate this.
Yep. I'll stand
After you file your
within here.
complaint and we leave, where? Because
On
like I
that side.
said, based upon this,
So if there's nobody in the building, I can't stand here and record?
if there's nobody in the building, yes. It's
So
a
what's
it's
the
a
problem?
sliding scale. If they're filled to capacity, the only least intrusive means are in these two corners.
So if people are in here and they're violating the 6-foot rule by sitting there filling something out, and then somebody walks up because they're in line, are you gonna do anything about it?
I'm observing them right now. I'm not gonna
Right now it's
talk
not
on,
happening, right.
I'm not gonna talk on what may have happened
Hypothetical,
prior to my arrival.
But that's what you're saying actually happened with me.
No, I'm not. I haven't accused you of anything.
You're saying I violated the law.
Based upon the position to which you are, or you indicated, you did, because it's within 6 feet. And
So-
the guise for that is a circumference around the interior of this
So if
line.
I'm standing there, right, I'm first. Second, third people walk in. Who's violating the law? Me or them?
If they're on the line, nobody's.
If I'm standing on that ledge,
so we're-
writing out my card,
We're gonna wrap this up. If you wish to continue, you can
I'm
maintain.
gonna continue because it's legal.
You can maintain a position in the corner. These corners here.
Well, I can maintain a position anywhere as long as I'm 6-foot rule, is what you're saying.
Technically, yes.
Right.
But based upon the survey of this interior with customers, these are the
Well-
only two spots.
If there's one customer here, I can stand right here.
Well, not if we have a legitimate customer using these facilities.
I am a legitimate person.
So,
I bought a stamp. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 300.
hi guys.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi.
Awesome. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or it doesn't matter if it's, and this is official business.
You, excuse me. You guys want senior or supervisor? Yeah. Okay, you wanna talk?
Have your name, badge number?
Come in here, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Thank you.
You're not gonna give me a name and badge number?
Not at the moment. I can, but not at the moment.
Why not? All right, isn't your policy to identify yourself?
I don't think the real police, because that badge is different.
No, they're federal.
Okay. When I said real police, I meant like it could be from the post office,
You
from
can say
federal
anything you want.
agencies. I didn't mean like he was
You can say
fake or with
anything
a
you
fake
want,
badge,
whatever.
okay. So this right here reminds me of the Soviet communist times. Yes, the guy's holding a wrench.
It really does.
And no, you've never seen the guys with the hammers and sickle? Look at that guy. It's a
Yeah, it really
freaking
does.
guy. And the face is Slavic in nature. Do you see that Slavic face?